to in a minute or so. Okay, let's find our seats and doors closed or looking like we are here to talk entrepreneurship. Yeah. Organized, Dumi. Okay, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this very important occasion, the launch of the Northwest Entrepreneurship and the relationship between the Northwest University bear fruit, involvement in making sure that our youth are taking their space in the very crucial space of entrepreneurship and employment creation. We are, of course, welcoming and acknowledging the presence of our principal and Vice Chancellor, Prof. Chobeka, who's here. Those who don't know him, I'm sure many of you do already. We are, of course, blessed with the presence of the MEC of Economic Development and Environment Conservation and Tourism, Me Lenkopani. We are welcoming you, Me. Prof. Sonia Swanepoel, the DVC here, our host in this very important buildings here or facility. Thank you very much, Prof. Chalufu, our DVC responsible for the Vanderbilt Park campus, and of course, the student life in the Northwest University. The HOD, welcome very much, sir, Mr. Mufukani. We very glad you are here with us. When you listen to other countries boast about their economic status, they talk about the role of innovation, education institutions, and governments. In fact, in some cases, you can't even differentiate who's private sector, government. There is that integrated approach to solving the problems at hand. And I think we are moving into that direction. The momentum must continue. I am now going to ask our DVC, Prof. Sonia, to welcome us. And I think after you have made your welcoming welcome remarks, we will have the CEO, Mr. Maduke, coming over without me coming to interrupt. I just need us to have the program flow smoothly and be still on time in terms of the allocated time. But most importantly, of course, we welcome the people who are working with entrepreneurs on a daily basis, and indeed entrepreneurs themselves. You are most welcome, and we are hoping to see some tangible results that you will be leading going forward. Most welcome, Prof. Sonia.
Thank you, Program Director. Good afternoon. Dumalang Baaghetsu. Hope I pronounced that correct. Bagaetsu. Welcome to the Northwest Entrepreneurship and Innovation Hub project launch and to our lovely King campus. We are delighted that you are joining us today at this special occasion. Now, Clement has mentioned all the dignitaries, but I, as part of the welcome, it is an honor for me to welcome specifically Prof. Bismarck Chubeka, our Vice Chancellor and Principal. We are so glad to be honored with your presence. Madam MEC Bitsale Kupani. Now, CDDECT, it's such a lovely short acronym. We welcome on our campus. And then Mr. Rusuna Maluleka. Sir, we're looking forward really to sharing with us what you're doing as CEO and how we're going to work together with the Young African Entrepreneurship Institute to take this project further. My dear Professor Sibusiso Shalouf, who is the Acting Director at the Vanderbijlpark campus and also running student life on all three campuses, which is quite an enormous task. Then Mr. Relabohile Molokane, the HOD of DDECT. Welcome, sir. Mr. Mojalefe Nali, I'm just thinking, where is he sitting from? CEO of the Northwest Development Corporation. He was here, maybe he'll still join us. Mrs. Linda Haase, CIO of Young African Entrepreneurship Institute. Clement, thank you that you always are prepared from CRM. He's the ED or the Executive Director. Always stand in assisting us and always visits this campus. He said he doesn't have an office. He's got an office on all three campuses. And then Prof. Ntebu Maroke, I did see her here. There you are. She's the Deputy Dean of the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, who's also running some entrepreneurship programs in the Vanderbijlpark campus. We think about the women leadership programs, the Beehive. So the faculty, which we called FEMS, are very involved in entrepreneurial activities. So we're really glad that you could attend with us this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that when we think about the university, that strategy really set us apart from our competitors. And the applications that we received this year for our first year admissions, which was nearly 390,000, actually confirms that we are indeed a university of choice. And when we look at our strategy statement, our vision and mission, there's core words. In the statement, commitment to social justice. In the vision, benefit society. In the mission, focused engagement with the community. And then two of our priorities in this strategy, namely impact and partnerships. That reflects what we want to achieve with this collaboration. And that is to enhance student entrepreneurship and supporting the economic growth of our town, our region, and our province. We are really looking forward to the engagement today, the launching of this project. And when we talk about impact, it means that there need to be monitoring, evaluation, and measurement. And we've got good academics that can assist us. So let us build this partnership and take it forward. I thank you. Kia ora boha.
Thank you very much, Program Director, Ntate Manuku, MEC, and the VC, HOD, the DVCs that are present here today, the CEO of the Northwest Development Corporation, all the distinguished guests that are present here, stakeholders, and the young entrepreneurs who are here participating today. Good afternoon. MEC, it has been just under 6 months or 6 months or so since the initial engagement that we had when we were at the Potchefstroom campus. And it is with immense pride and excitement for me that I stand here today for the official handover of the site for the Northwest Entrepreneurship and Innovation Hub. This project that marks a significant milestone in the journey of empowering the youth of the province. And indeed, our nation engagements with this government, people often say that it's just like, maybe yet another event. But I think what we need to be able to emphasize that today is not just another event that we're having, but it is a testament to a collective commitment towards fostering innovation, entrepreneurship, and socio-economic development in the Northwest province. We have seen the statistics recently for unemployment, and it is for such a reason that we are gathered here today, not sitting back and not doing anything about it, but to ensure that we become part of the solution towards addressing the high levels of unemployment. This project that we are unveiling today, colleagues, did not just materialize overnight. It is the result of a government dedicated to its people, and we can see the involvement university. And I'm happy that DVC, you spoke about the strategy 2024 and beyond that speaks about a socially responsible university. And it is also just about the tireless efforts of civil society organizations such as the Young African Entrepreneurs Institute. To put things into perspective, colleagues, the work of the hub is not only just beginning now for those that are just joining us at this particular moment, but it began last year, MEC, when we spearheaded the Youth Entrepreneurship Program and landed it in the Northwest Province through the Yay Times ABSA Youth Entrepreneurship Financial Inclusion Symposium that took place. 150 young people, young entrepreneurs who are thought leaders and different stakeholders, where we had the privilege of hearing from you, Madam MEC, and your words resonated deeply with us and the work that we are doing. And it became very clear that we need to, in actual fact, colleagues, do more for the youth of this particular province, particularly young entrepreneurs in the different communities. At that very same event, MEC, we saw it very fit to appeal to the department through the engagements and the university as well, to support the establishment of a dedicated space for these emerging business leaders that were in participation on that particular day, and also those that were not present on that particular day. And I think it is worth noting, MEC, that I did say on that particular day, and I posed it to the VC, that we are here to stay. And this marks the beginning exactly of that statement, VC, that we are indeed here to stay. And that particular partnership that speaks to both the university and the department and ourselves really cements that particular statement that we made boldly at that particular time. And I'm pleased that today, MEC, you did not ask questions when we posed that particular request on that particular in the Northwest Province. And we're grateful then for that particular support, which has been instrumental in shaping what we see as today's reality here. But it did not just stop there. Prof, with your great leadership, you looked within the university, of course, working with the different colleagues, and providing the physical space which we need not only to just become a hub, but it is also to show the commitment of the university in this particular work that we are about to do. This partnership with the university is invaluable. And indeed, Prof. Sonia, it is one that will continue to grow and evolve as we move forward. HOD, I would like to say that we have engaged with private sector as we've had the conversations, and I'm excited to share that they will be coming on board to further strengthen this initiative that we're going to be having here. Next week in Johannesburg, we're having what we call the Youth Entrepreneurship Program Investment Summit, where we'll be seeing Visa is coming on board, and among other players that are going to be supporting this to ensure that we advance youth entrepreneurship nationally. And Northwest is one of the priorities MEC in terms of that particular engagement. It is through these partnerships, I believe, that between government, academia, and the private sector, that we can ensure that this particular hub is more than just a space. We need young people to gain more access to opportunities, MEC. We don't want just to have entrepreneurs that are based there, but it's a question of, are they getting? It will become a thriving ecosystem for innovation, mentorship, and the next generation of successful entrepreneurs. And when I'm speaking to access to development and support, as we look back into the progress of 2024, MEC, we are encouraged immediately after that, which we have all signed. But what was interesting after that engagement is that approximately about 30 young entrepreneurs who were at that particular gathering were part of a fully funded skills initiative that we call the Youth Entrepreneurship Skills Initiative. And others participated in what we call the Youth Innovation Challenge. And I would like to share that those that were in the Youth Innovation Challenge were able to DVC. What is important from that is that also those young people are going to be receiving about 100,000 direct investment into their business. So that particular engagement was not a waste of time, but it is an opening into the great work. And then this direct investment will be matched also with about 62,000 rand that is going to go towards enterprise development. And I'll be happy that the young entrepreneurs get to meet with the DVC, with the VC, as well as the MEC, so that we continue to tell these stories of progress that we are making in actual fact in this particular partnership. They are in actual fact the first beneficiaries of this particular hub that we're talking about today, and those stories of theirs will never go unnoticed, and followed by the countless others that are based. We are celebrating the birth of opportunities for young people and young entrepreneurs to thrive, for businesses to grow, and for the region to become a beacon of innovation and economic empowerment. This hub in terms of their development. And I would like to say to all the stakeholders, partners and supporters beginning, and together we will continue to build a future, change the future of our country. Change the future of our country. Thank you very much.
So at this point, I am going to ask the leader of the Northwest University, who is leading this institution to greater heights. He is a pragmatic academic, an entrepreneur himself, a mentor, and we can say it's a catalyst and propeller. With his experience and expertise, continuing to link the Northwest University with industry and other sectors. We are very honored and proud that we have this leader among us. We are, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming and to the stage our Principal and Vice Chancellor, Prof. Bismarck Tomeka.
Thank you very much for the kind introduction, Program Director. Professor Sonia Swanepoel, our Deputy Vice Chancellor for this beautiful campus of Mahikeng, and members of the Campus Management Committee that are here today. Our Honorable MEC, Ms. Bita Linkopani for DDECT, HOD Mafukani, CEO Risuna Maluleke, and the team from the Young African Entrepreneurship Institute, distinguished guests, esteemed partners, colleagues, staff, and aspiring entrepreneurs, good afternoon. Afternoon already? Yes, it is. The launch of this Northwest Entrepreneurship and Innovation Hub is a bold leap into the future. It is a defining moment in the evolution of all partners in the economic landscape of the Northwest Province. This initiative represents more than just a project, reshape the future of our province, country, and its people. It is a symbol of hope and a catalyst for transformation, born from the collective strengths of minds and hearts united with a shared vision and strategic intent. I really want to commend the MEC and the team working alongside Mr. Maluleke, the CEO, and his team for taking such a clear and progressive decision to make the funding available to ensure that this hub becomes a reality. There is no doubt that entrepreneurship is a catalyst for change, creating solutions to our most pressing challenges. Solutions that are rooted in innovation, creativity, and indeed resilience remains very high, with 2 in 5 adults knowing someone who has recently started a business, and 2 in 3 either seeing good opportunities to do the same or considering they have the skills and experience to start their own businesses. However, nearly 3 in 5 of those seeing good opportunities would not start a business for fear it may fail. Therefore, this hub is crucial in ensuring the emergence and success of entrepreneurs who can serve as catalysts to innovation and acutely aware of our role in this endeavor and towards shaping the next generation of leaders, innovators, and entrepreneurs. Today, we are more than just a space for academic learning. We are a launching pad for ideas, a crucible for innovation, and a platform that connects entrepreneurs to the resources, networks, expertise, and everything they need to succeed. CEO, the mission for this hub should be to foster a dynamic and inclusive ecosystem where collaboration and knowledge sharing thrives. In the global context, inclusive entrepreneurship is widely recognized as a powerful tool for promoting economic development. Inclusive entrepreneurship is essential for offering individuals from diverse backgrounds the chance to contribute to and benefit from entrepreneurship. This is precisely the ethos we seek to embody in this hub, and the ethos where every young or old aspiring entrepreneur regards into impactful businesses. Entrepreneurship is a driving force behind job creation. It is a driving force behind innovation and social progress. It is the lifeblood of a thriving economy. And therefore, small, medium, and macro enterprises are the backbone of our economy. The majority of these SMMEs account for the vast majority of the businesses in the world. Yet, they often face, according to the United Nations Trade and Development, South Africa has more than 2 million micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, representing over 98% of formal businesses in our country. Despite this sheer prevalence, these small businesses create less than a third of all formal jobs, leaving the bulk of job creation highly concentrated in a few large corporations and government entities. The survival rate of the businesses is also low, with 2/3 failing within the first 5 years and about 20% failing in the first 2 years. Surely, that's not a very nice picture. combined with a high level of South Africa's entrepreneurial potential remains well below international trends. This is where this hub must play a critical role, providing a space where entrepreneurs can access vital resources, cutting-edge research, and expert guidance, all of which are essential to overcoming these barriers and ensuring sustainable business growth. Our partnership with DDECT and the Young African Entrepreneurship Institute is a very strategic one, designed to address the pressing challenges faced by the entrepreneurial ecosystem in our province. We know the dire unemployment rate, particularly amongst the youth in our country. It is worse in our province, where it has expanded to more than 50%. These challenges also present opportunities for transformation and innovation. As highlighted in recent reports, including in the Northwest Premier initiatives, the Entrepreneurship and Innovation Hub will complement these efforts by providing an avenue for young people to not only seek employment, but to create it. Through this hub, we will give our youth the tools to become employers, job creators, and agents of economic change. As we launch this hub today, we're making a clarion call to aspiring entrepreneurs in the Northwest Province and beyond, especially the young people. This is your platform. This is your opportunity to innovate, to create, and to lead. We are resources and networks you need to succeed. Although the journey will not always be easy, but with the right mindset, mentorship, and perseverance, of course, there are no limits to what you can achieve. This is the time to break through barriers, to reimagine possibilities, and to seize the future. In conclusion, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to our partners, the Northwest Provincial Government, DDECT, and the Young African Entrepreneurship Institute for their vision, commitment, and support. Let us continue to embrace this opportunity with passion and commitment to making a difference. The future of entrepreneurship, inclusion, and sustainable economic growth. In the words of Aliko Dangote, the wealthiest person on our continent, speed is good and follow due process to attain success, close quote. I urge everyone to be patient and to be solution-oriented to make this hub a success and pride of both the Northwest Province and the Northwest University. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, VC. The Head of Department of Economic Development, Environment, Conservation and Tourism, Re Mofokane.
Good afternoon, Prof. DVCs, Prof. Swanepoel, Prof. Chalufu, CEO Maluleka. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm here to introduce the proponent of economic development, entrepreneurship, service delivery, a true servant leadership, the one who conceptualized this idea. Prof, it was in October last year, and in November, an MOU was signed between the three parties. And 3 months later, we are launching this concept. So you can see she is businesslike. She wants things to happen and to happen quicker to fight the scourge that we are finding ourselves in as a province, to fight unemployment in the province. Often than not, we were telling or informing her how other provinces are having these innovation hubs, and said, I had enough of going to different platforms and be told about how Gauteng is doing things. They must come and benchmark here in the province. She has been everywhere. Last time when I tried to introduce her, I took an hour, but I'll try to be as short today. She has been a leader of the ruling party in the province, holding different positions at the regional and the provincial level for both the African National Congress Women's League and the mother body, ANC itself, holding the positions of the secretary and the chairperson in those respective levels. She has been a teacher. She's a teacher by profession. She has been a principal, a school principal. She moved from teaching to be a district manager before she joined the province, holding different positions in the political offices. She was a chairperson of the Portfolio Committee on Economic Development, Environment Conservation during the 6th administration. So she understands this sector very well. Currently, she's the MEC for Northwest Department of Economic Development, Conservation, Environment and Tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a warm welcome to MEC Kyubiditse Evelyn Pizza Lungupan.
Tla ke go leboge motsamaisa tiro, ke leboge botlhe ba ba leng teng, the Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Joveka and your collective, the Acting Head of Department, Tate Mofokane, and the CEO of the Northwest Development Corporation, the Young Entrepreneurship Institution CEO, Tate Maluleke and your collective, executive managers of the department, representatives from all corners of the university, distinguished representatives, and the young people of this province. Dumelang bagaetsho. I don't know whether it was planned, Prof, or is a coincidence that the handing over of the site or the launch of this entrepreneurship and innovation hub happens when we are just coming from the budget speech as presented by the provincial treasury. Maybe you planned well. I know universities are always good in research. So that does not make us to bring any excuse as government to say, whilst we are to present our 5-year plans as well as budgets, it will be a mistake, HOD, if we cannot have one indicator that speaks to nothing but the inclusion of these hubs, so that it doesn't just become a talk show. It is with a great pride and optimism that I stand before you today as we mark a significant milestone, the official handing over of the Northwest Entrepreneurship and Innovation Hub. This is more than a site transfer. It is the launch of an initiative set to redefine entrepreneurship, innovation, and economic development in our province. Entrepreneurs Institute and Tate Maluleka, the executive managers, and all of you here, we are not merely commemorating the handover of the site. We are cementing the foundation of a bold and progressive future, one where entrepreneurship and innovation drive economic transformation in the Northwest Province. This is a defining moment, a declaration that we are not here to talk about change, we are here to make it happen. Deputy VC, I was listening to you as you were giving the statistics of the students that are in this university, and you regard it to be a university of choice. But I must say, research has also revealed that almost more than 70% of the students are actually depending on NSFAS. As a province, we are emerging from a point where we agree that we are going to fight poverty, unemployment, and inequalities. And part of the package that we will have to consider is to consider the community of this university at all, including the Val and the Potchefstroom. The economic growth is not accidental. It is built, it is fueled by innovation, entrepreneurship, and an ecosystem that nurtures new businesses, new business ventures. In the Northwest Province, we refuse to accept stagnation. We refuse to allow our youth to be sidelined. This hub is the answer. The challenges facing our new entrepreneurs are well documented. They are limited access to capital and funding opportunities, insufficient mentorship and business development support, a gap between academic knowledge and the real-world enterprise development, and a lack of infrastructure and resources to scale innovative businesses. Today we take decisive action. This hub will not be a symbolic gesture. It will be a functional, result-driven institution designed to create impact. As the Northwest government, through this department, we remain committed to fostering economic opportunities, particularly for youth. While young people in our province have brilliant ideas and an entrepreneurial spirit, they often lack access to structured support and resources. The establishment of this hub bridges the gap by providing an enabling environment where innovation thrives, business take root, and sustainable jobs have a potential to create. Innovation Hub provides essential resources, mentorship, funding opportunities for startups, enabling individuals to transform ideas into successful businesses. This in turn generates new job opportunities and reduces dependence on the traditional employment. The hub offers training programs, workshops, and networking opportunities that will equip individuals with the modern market-relevant skills, enhancing their employability. By fostering innovation hub to attract investors and corporations seeking fresh talents and scalable business models. This investment drives job creation and contributes to economic growth. Additionally, innovation hubs will serve as a bridge between the academic institutions and industries, ensuring graduates gain the practical skills and experience demanded by the job market. With the rise of the digital transformation, the hub empowers individuals to develop tech-driven solutions and remote work capabilities, expanding employment opportunities beyond the local market. A thriving innovation ecosystem fuels growth of new industries, creation of diverse employment opportunities across multiple sectors. Ultimately, the hub will play a pivotal role in shaping a dynamic, future-ready workforce and driving sustainable economic expansion. Strategically located within the Northwest University, this hub will serve as a nucleus for synergy, knowledge sharing, and business incubation. Under the stewardship of the CEO, Ntate Maluleka, and your collective of the Young African Entrepreneurs Institute, we expect it to be a space of transformation, where dreams turn into businesses and businesses into economic success stories. The hub will foster innovation through collaboration. It will equip young people with essential business skills. It will provide mentorship and networking opportunities. It will catalyze job creation and support sustainable enterprises. It will drive the digital transformation and ICT-based businesses. It will also strengthen the entrepreneurial ecosystem in the Northwest Province. The Young African Entrepreneurs Institute has demonstrated unwavering commitment to young people empowerment. Their innovative approach ensures that young entrepreneurs are not only supported, but they are also guided in transforming their ideas into impactful, scalable ventures. The Northwest Government, through the Department of Economic Development, has made a firm funding commitment to this hub's development. I can tell you, VC, that as I speak, we have made a commitment as a department that 10 million must be set aside for the completion of everything here, including starting up. This investment underscores our belief in the potential of our youth and our dedication to providing the resources they need to succeed. We will continue working alongside the Young African Entrepreneur Institute and the Northwest University to ensure that this initiative thrives long into the future. To the aspiring entrepreneurs, this hub is for you. Seize the opportunities it presents. Innovate boldly and drive the economic transformation of our province. Together, let us build a future where entrepreneurship and innovation fuel prosperity for all. Ke a lo leboga bagaetsho.
Okay, I think we have come to the end of our formal program, and I want to thank everyone. We have 2 items left. One, the cutting of the ribbon, handover site of the site, and of course the group photo of our principals. And I think the message that I heard, Prof. Chalufu, I think it's Prof. Moroke, was that last year there was the signing of memoranda. Now we are doing what we're doing, the site handover. Next year, it's some sort of handing over of some prizes of the successful entrepreneurs coming here, or people that were made. I think we need to take them seriously and bring them to life. And our principals, of course, will ask us about progress made, and the entrepreneurs here are going to tell the story of how they benefited or not benefited. So let's look on the upside, the positive side, and make things happen. HOD, thanks very much. So we are now going outside for the cutting. Am I alone in this? Yeah? Yes. Okay. VC, MEC, I think CEO, we are going to go out, but they will organize. Oh, the audience must go outside. Okay. 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 Okay, Rempulukeng. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will be there in the in a minute. Re a le leboha. Bang baron.